Sweet. Yeah, we had 3 people joining up last minute. It was 3 like 30 minutes ago. So how are you doing, Irma? You quarantined? Just doing regular school stuff online, doing groceries, basically the usual. My life hasn't changed that much. I was a homebody anyway. Oh, nice. What kind of tabletop? Okay. That sounds interesting. Oof, already, huh? Alright, what's the key for getting in the room? Alright, on my way. Okay. Alright, Rock, waiting on you. He just got on. So is it single or double elimination? Alright. Man, I'm gonna get knocked out at the first round, bros. Dang. Alright, Irma, you need to pass.
Get ready!
Alright, since I will be focusing, I will be relying on Irma to supply the commentary.
You preside over power, do you? Show me why.
Then I will fight feverishly. Let's see what you're made of, assassin.
How awfully cavalier of you, detective.
Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight! Better than I thought.
Opening my dash.
Come on out.
I
Summon. I'm spinning now.
Swallow that.
I'm spinning now. I'm spinning now. I'm spinning now.
I'll end this.
Oh no. Surprises.
My depths embrace. I'm
I
coming
see.
back.
Changing position. Not bad. Well, obvious. Simple. With me. Surprise. Don't fire. Changing. Well, time. Ready. I imagine this stings. I have you now. Come on.
That's all?
Useless. Right.
You wrinkle my trust. That's a wrinkle my trust.
My depths embrace.
Here's a gift for you.
Impressive.
Don't come near penniless. This is the end. Useless. Useless. That's all?
Moving on.
Just cut.
Stay strong.
Is that all?
Come on, stay strong.
Moving on.
Come.
Moving on.
Rest now.
Stressful.
That worked out remarkably well. Between your logic and your technique, I believe our
See, when you're fighting Rock, you really just gotta win in neutral, because if he gets you in the corner, you're in a really rough spot.
Get ready!
You preside over power, do you? Show me why.
Then I will fight. Let's see what you're made of, assassin. Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight! Come on out!
Sword
Is that all?
terrible. Hold your tongue. Useless.
There's more.
My trust.
Inescapable.
Hold your tongue. Shame. Stay back. Hold your tongue. Win. How
Is that all?
Aw, that's a good
Is
one.
that all?
Never had.
You'll pay twice opening my gap.
Shame. Damn. Fire.
Damn!
Win. Nago.
Damn!
Shame. Fire. So terrible. Shit, can you escape
That's
me
just
now?
predicted. Persona.
Hold your tongue. Shame. Suffer. Win. Fire.
Half a round. Fire!
Aw, wrong bullet.
Stay back. Hold your tongue.
Damn!
That's dead.
Following up. Memento mori. Is this?
You really hold nothing back, do you? It makes observing you rather dull.
Oh, was I being inconsiderate? I always try to
Okay.
meet the needs of my given situation. Get ready!
You
Oh wow,
preside over
really?
power, do you?
They've just been hearing me talk to
Show me
myself this
why.
entire time?
Then I will fight feverishly.
Oh wow, that is embarrassing.
I apologize for that.
Let's
It
see what
seems
you're
the
made of,
microphone
assassin.
on the stream was set to the wrong
How awfully
voice.
cavalier of you.
I'm not crazy, guys, I swear. I was talking to Irma the entire time.
It was set to the wrong microphone. But Discord was set to the right microphone. Okay.
Go.
Alright. Anyways, we got a nice block from Seth, keeping Rachel on the defensive because even though she could destroy the projectiles with an attack, she does not want to risk the whip.
Not quite.
A stray hit to try and get a corner combo, but Seth stealthily manages to sneak out the corner. Oh, and that is a bad reversal from Seth. Only saved by the misposition of Rachel's attack. Rachel locks Seth in the corner and goes for a high-speed overhead, only to be stopped by a crossburst. Naota does her best to keep Rachel out, not realizing that Elizabeth was setting up her beam attack. Now she's stuck to the Rachel corner combo. Locked up in the corner, followed by a fast overhead. Tries to active switch, but ends up doing a regular switch instead. Barrel Lotus to lock him in the corner. Seth uses a barrier push to get him out of the corner. Uses reversals to stop Elizabeth from doing a mix-up. Now, this Rough Walnut seems to be doing some sort of expert strategy with barrier pushes. She knows that Seth is a slippery snake and tries his best and wants to make sure that he gets away as far away from her as possible. A nice use of an EX grab from Seth. Ooh! It looks like Naota was able to activate Elizabeth's reversal without taking any of the punishment. That is one of the downsides of those counter reversals, because even though you're invincible while doing them, you're still left wide open for attacks. Nice corner combo from Naoto. Going for the cross combo. No cross burst from this girl.
Useless.
And Rachel tried to get it a combo, but Seth's projectile was able to save her skin.
All planned.
That worked out
Squid Shark
remarkably
takes the
well.
second round.
Between your logic and your technique, I believe
It was all
our
planned, guys, I
partnership will be a
swear.
fruitful one.
How arrogant.
Dude,
I got hit on
Keep the
purpose.
night on
Okay.
a leash.
now that I know no one's heard it, I'll have to apologize for this. Due to technical difficulties and me missing a setting, the tournament will be 3 out of 5 single elimination.
Get ready!
So if Rock loses this, he's out.
You preside over
I am
power, do
really
you?
sorry
Let's
about
see what
this,
you're
but
made of,
after I
assassin.
started the tournament, I
Can't
realized my
escape from
mistake,
crossing
and it seems to be too late to change that setting.
Come on out.
License.
Better than I thought. Well,
That won't do.
There's more. Swallow.
Oh no. Surprise.
Anyways, we got a nice corner combo from Seth.
Nice CP.
A reversal from Elizabeth. Sets up the beam for Rachel to sneak in through that mess of screen thingy.
This is your
Ooh,
test now.
a nice use of command grab of Seth. It seems like Rachel was trying to do something there, but it looks like that grab is able to stop her correct. A reversal to stop the mix-up. And a nice use of flash to get in that extra damage. Ooh, that was a bad player from Squid Shark. Now he has to go with his happy birthday combo from Rachel. A Biden Lily. Followed by a setup.
Useless.
Up.
Critical my dress.
Squid Shark with a save from the DHC. And a nice use of a follow-up flash.
ready for battle.
Normally, Persona characters don't really have very viable flashes compared to, say, Under Night Invert, but it looks like he was able to get a distance just to get that hit.
You may lose that hand.
Your sins condemn you.
A nice use of Seth's double EX dash attack.
Let's go! My attack. Persona.
Ooh. A nice use of the Persona mechanic. You can actually use Persona attacks twice in a row, and the Persona, instead of going from the character, will instead attack from where they were, allowing you to do some light puppet play. Ooh, a poor choice from Squid Shark. And Rock Walnut ends it up with a Memento Mori.
Storm.
Yeah, that was good play.
Round goes to Rock Walnut.
Oh man,
Hold nothing back, do you?
this is stressful.
It's absurdly rather dull.
Oh, was I being
Yeah, it's all the
indecisive?
stakes on this match are on the
Always try
line.
to meet the needs of my given situation. Get ready.
You preside over power, do you?
Let's see what you're made of, assassin.
Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight!
Welcome. Opening my deck. Persona.
Ooh, a nice first punish from Rock Walnut. He now has Mounts on the corner. Now, if I recall, when you have the active switch, you have a slight damage and meter gain boost. So it's always a good idea to get that in if you can. Ooh. Rachel is able to use her 2C to arm her way through that crossburst. Now we got a nice corner combo. Whoa! But Seth was able to escape using his command super. A nice escape from that corner combo. And ooh, it looks like she was able to pick up a combo from that super. That is a rare case for most characters. Now it's on the red and Seth on the red.
Dead now, so.
Prepare yourself.
And it looks like Naoto's out of this one. Can Seth make the comeback of the century with 50 seconds on the clock?
Come on.
Punishment.
Is that all? Your sins
Seth gets picked out by the lightning.
time for the curtain to fall.
Activating the cross resonance. Ooh, a nice play from him. Though I feel like that projectile might cost him some much needed damage. Or not. The flash misses, but he manages to get the grab. and follows it up immediately with another super. Now it's just Rachel versus Seth. While Seth is an expert at combos, Rachel's is an expert at zoning. Rachel uses the guard, uses the super to get her extra resonance up. Seth whips his dash attack and leaving him open to this loss.
GG's, Rock.
Rock Volnut moves up in the bracket.
Man, that 1 DP cost me everything. Well, that's just how it goes, man.
Yeah.
Oh, was I being
They should-
inconsiderate?
An expert strategy is to never use reversals at all. Probably. Though it could be wrong, it could be useful in some situations.
I mean, if you got an anti-air.
True. Sometimes I wish my characters had anti-air. I mean, I know Seth does, but it could be better, you know?
Yeah. Once you've tasted, like, Hilda DP, everything's just kind of stale in comparison.
Alright, anyways, our next match will be DA Runner versus Wild Witty. Let me just check the settings if I have the right number of players in here. Ah, I need to increase the size. Be right back.
Alright. So, I guess I have to carry for Irma right now.
Alright. Nero
Okay,
is
he's
up.
back.
Alright. Password is the same, afgg. Now we're just waiting on Wild Woody for this one. Alright, and good luck.
Make us proud, runner. Don't go 3-0.
Get ready.
This is an interesting case. It seems like he swapped out Hazuma for Susanoo.
He's been trying to make him work, yeah. But can he get all that damage out when he has to get past Carmine and Yumi? Because we all know Susanoo stands for Susanoo neutral.
Just spam the 5B over and over again to hope he doesn't do a reversal.
I'll warn you
Basically.
now, I'm pretty damn fast. Think you can keep up?
Alright,
Can't escape from crossing
Yumi on the
fate.
left, Jubi on the right. Let's see how these players go.
Alright, it's a pretty safe start.
Nice work.
Carmine's assists are pretty big. Like, both
They're
his
really good. They're really, really good.
Look from Jubi. And now we got a nice mix-up. Oh, but that well-timed barrier burst managed to get her out of range.
Alright, so this is going to convert to aerial raid. And there's the Carmine damage. It does not go for the extra damage.
It seems DA Runner's strategy here is to use Jube's dash attack while using Susanoo's assist to pick him up for a neat combo.
Nice work.
Yeah. I mean, it's not terrible. He's doing alright so far. But there is a problem with Carmine's heal just being so good that when Susanoo tries to come out, he gets hit by them when Jube is doing the pause. It's going to be a full damage combo. And I think he will survive this, but just barely. Yeah, he's on the razor's edge right now. One touch and this Susanoo is gone. And he's gone.
I guess he was trying to go for a punish here. Oh,
Tries a ballsy counter, but doesn't get anything off. But then gets hit by the, I think it's 5 beams. Full screen pick off with the super. That's round
Woody
1
takes-
for Woody.
Yep. Wild Woody takes the first round.
You were a formidable ally.
But I cannot let
So
you
I saw that
go.
there was a lot of straight hits
The
that
next time
match.
we meet, it may well be as enemies.
Gotta work on getting those into full conversions.
Yeah. It seemed like he was trying to pick her off with his 5A, but it seemed like he either did it too soon or wasn't close enough to continue that combo.
Get ready.
Alright, so runner switched back to hide. Not sure how that'll work out for him.
He might go for chip damage. I know he's like one of the characters that has like chip damage with most of his moves.
Yeah, Hyde's got pretty good chip damage. The issue is that like his best ranged move is like Orbiter, which is super slow.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure how that's gonna fare against a ton of wheels and ice.
鎮魂の夢に沈みましょう。
But we'll see if he makes it work.
I'd rather not
You
fight.
could
if I
try
don't
and use
have
it to get past this
The
pinwheel,
less work,
since
the
the
better.
pinwheel has a delay for when its active frames are
Can't escape from
active.
crossing
is true.
fate. Fight.
Alright, so typical runner's round start with a jumping back.
なかなかです。
Alright, so far manages to be pressuring already. Doesn't catch with the orbiter, and then gets hit. So he just needs to block this mix-up. He managed to get past it. So they're just kind of filling each other out right now. Runner's trying to get in. He's doing a really good job of blocking. Ah, he got hit with the ice.
So far, he
Didn't
seems to be
manage
going
to
for a ranged strategy, but he can't quite get the confirm and gets
That was
over.
yeah, that DP was not going anywhere. That's gonna be versatile. Now he's gotta deal with Carmine wheels into super. That's dead. Nope. And just survive with the pixel. Yeah, he actually catches him with the wake up super. Alright. Hey man, if it works, it's not stupid.
Now, if I know Woody, he has quite the trigger finger when it comes to those block strings. He'll be spamming that reversal as fast as he can just so he can get that thing out.
Oh yeah.
Very good.
Really catches him with the catches him with the snake. Does not manage to convert off of it.
Ah, nice pick off from Hazama. Now it's just Yumi.
Yeah, just Yumi. You make it sound so easy.
A nice nice mix-up, but whips the convert.
I see you. That all you got?
Well, he still manages to have resonance, so he could try and go for the astral. And he would not have to win ever again. But he ran out. Here he needs to go
He might
for
be
it.
able to win with chip damage. Oh no, that was a mistake!
No, not with that DP. That was some really good chip damage, but that DP just cost him everything.
You were a formidable.
He
That's
should've just-
2-0 for Woody.
He should have just taken advantage of how defensive he was playing to let the timer win the match for him, probably.
Yeah, he could have done that. He could have also just run up and grabbed instead of continuing a block string. Or done a 5C or something.
Yeah.
If he had opened him up once, that would have been it, because he would have just astral.
Ready.
His astral is pretty decent, right? Isn't it like just a horizontal line?
Yeah, I think it was like a long range dash or something. No, that's just one of his supers.
No, it's a beam. It's a beam where he holds his sword out and he shoots a beam or something, and then he like does the big slash.
Oh yeah.
鎮魂の夢に沈みましょう。
I'm sorry. Who are you again?
All right, will Runner jump back at round start?
Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight.
He does, and he gets punished for it.
That pinwheel is pretty good for blocking out his strategy. He's trying to use high to pick him off while he's dashing away, but that pinwheel seems to stop him from doing that.
Yeah, the pinwheel just locks down a lot of his options.
お願いします。
Yeah, that's part of what I meant about Orbiter. I mean, it's something, but not sure if I classify it very highly among the game projectiles.
弱さに絶望した。
And there goes Hyde. So now Runner has to bring it back at a massive disadvantage with just Ozma. And it looks like he's gonna have to make this work with just like a sliver of HP in Resonance. If he can get the wheels out of the way. Managed to dodge that DP, but will he be able to get anything off it? He managed to get a hit. He might be able to kill Carmine here.
Ah, a nice successive use of his meter.
Oh yeah, that was a really good use of meter. He actually managed to take out Carmine. Now the question is, can he take out Yumi one-on-one?
Manages to throw off the 5B.
Remember, like, Yumi wins if she just... Yeah, there it is.
He sadly missed his mix-up kick and ended up leaving himself open to that attack. Wild Witty takes the set.
Runner. Come on, Runner 3-0. Runner bros. Oh, it was a good showing at least. Who's next on the bracket?
And next, it's me versus Rockwell at X.
Alright, good luck, Irma.
Alright.
You gonna go with Chie or with Seth? Are you gonna go with the Blitz Neo?
I'm gonna start with Blitz Neo. You know, my opening act, so to speak.
I mean, damage aside, Neo's pretty tricky.
Yeah.
You make a lot of good plays with her. Blitz Tank is just such an unknown factor most people don't know how to deal with.
Yeah. Yeah, like, Blitz Tank, he's very good against people that like use neutral standing attacks because most of his moves have armor against that. His, like, weakness is, like, either rush down characters that like using sweeps or
zoners.
Yeah. No, technically, from what I've seen, if it's like a stray persona attacking the guy is like far enough, the persona will be counted as like a projectile hit or something. So you get like armor against that or something.
Yeah, personas have a ton of really weird a ton of weird properties. I still think they suck because they get broken very easily. I don't know why they didn't just make them like Aurier, where it just doesn't get broken at all, but...
Yeah. I think they wanted to like implement like the mechanics from each of the games, like how they have...
Yeah. They wanted the Persona break, but they didn't want to include the cards, so they just went with HP.
Yeah, and they wanted the Eunice characters to have their hops. So they
and their reverse beat.
Yeah.
The issue is that now Personas have all these weird attributes that make no sense, but you just kind of have to memorize. Alright, well, strong start from Rock. Irma tries to bait out with the counter, but doesn't get anything out of it. Finds pressure, gets hit. Oh, this is a rough setup right now for Blitz Tank, having to deal with two zoners. Luckily, he can break Elizabeth's Persona because Thanatos just has a massive hurt box. Manages to get through the Rachel Bats. Almost off. Not much damage though. EP is good for getting in. Tries to do an active switch with Neo. Try to bait out, I think, with the counter, didn't quite work. Neo's counters just take so long to get out, honestly. Like, you have to be very preemptive with them. Oh, he manages to... Oh, that's a shame. He actually tried to super and he got punished for it. Usually when you super, you actually get them, but I guess that super doesn't give you armor, or iframes better. He catches him with that setup. Oh my god, Blitz Tank does so much damage. Beautiful. He is about to... Okay, well... If he had used his meter properly, he could have actually secured the kill on Rachel there, but it's fine because he managed to get the tricky setup from Neo. Impressive showing, Irma. Very good work.
Yeah. Blitztech has an invulnerable super, but I really just like using his laser super.
The laser looks really cool, but it's not safe to use in those scenarios.
I know.
Get ready.
Deals so much damage though.
Get ready.
Alright, so will we see a repeat of last match, or will Rock turn it around?
You preside over power, do you? Show me why.
Then I will fight feverishly.
Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight!
Come on out.
Oh, he actually manages to get the jumping counter. Four people trying to fool each other out right now. Rachel's wary of those beams, manages to get him over his flamethrower. So this is gonna set him into a corner. Not the full corner setup, but oh, Rachel missed the corner setup. Still, Blitztank's pretty big, and George is on the field, so he will hold down the neutral. And now he's got him in the corner, but doesn't manage to secure it. And now here's the laser, because Elizabeth takes a million years to recover from having her persona broken. Managed to get a good setup with Neo. Doesn't follow it up, gets hit with the DP. So right now, Rock really needs to swap out, and he gets it. Doesn't manage to get the Tempest Dahlia out. Should have gone for bottom, but whatever. He's got a corner setup right now, so this is going to be very tough for Irma to get out of. And he just got out of it. I guess too much variation on that combo. Still, like I said, the tank is really big, so any zoning options that Rachel has are really going to be a problem for him. He can finish this off. Yep. Even with Neo's low damage, she can still get that.
Ready for battle.
Baited out to make the counter, didn't quite get it.
Opening my deck.
Got that. Oh, gets punished by the Liz DP. Yeah, Elizabeth's DP is just really, really good.
Opening my deck.
It's really fast, and she recovers from it very quickly. Does manage to secure the kill here. Oh, not punished that. Gets grabbed by the frame 0 command grab. That is a dead Neo, so the tank is going to have to finish this off. Question is, how will he do so? Tries to go for the armor. Hey!
So close to an astral, but whatever.
Blitz tank is too strong. Just armor through all of that. You trying to play neutral? Nah, bro. You trying to combo? Nah, bro.
Yeah. Trying to get me with the projectile characters? Nope.
You will hold it. Alright, so we're at match point for Rock right now. He needs to bring this around, or else he's gonna get memed to death by the tank. Oh boy.
You preside over power, do you? Show me why.
Then I will fight feverishly.
Alright, let's go.
Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight!
Alright, so Rachel's starting off aggressively. Looks like she wants to close this out as quickly as possible to get that corner set up, which she has managed to do. So now she's going to set up the bats, and Blitztank being massive is going to have to either use an arbor move or just hold it. And he decided to try to DP, I think, and he just got punished for it. He's DPing again, he does manage to get out. Uses the laser super, but does not manage to catch the Rachel. Does it again, and actually manages to catch her this time. Oh. And gets the flamethrower off the Dahlia. Gets the grab, now into a corner setup. Jumps so he doesn't get hit by the command grab super. Just applying all sorts of pressure, he needs to tag out here. He does manage to do something to get out. He just needs to pressure Elizabeth enough that he can get her, but looks like he's gonna swap out. He's Rock really being aggressive with this Elizabeth. He doesn't want to swap out just yet, which is very risky. Let's see if it pays off for him. There's the frame 0 command grab, and that will be a dead tank.
I must.
So right now, Irma's got to try and secure it with Neo. He does have resonance, but this is a very tough setup for him. And there's a hit with Rachel. So he will be able to survive this combo, but he's going to have to make the right choice pretty soon, or else he's gonna get hit again, and it's all gonna be over from there. And it's all over from here. That corner set is just very, very strong. You just gotta guess right and hope that you manage to get an opening where you can do something to get out of there, because that corner will not let you go. I think he's starting to catch on to the tank tactics, Irma.
Get ready.
Might want to bust out your secret tank tech just to seal the deal before he catches up.
I'll have to see what I can do about that.
You preside over power, do you? Show me why.
Then I will fight feverishly.
Can't escape from crossing fate.
Alright,
Fight.
let's see. Rachel acting a bit more passive this time on round start. Does manage to catch the tank with drop combo. Never manages to turn around. Gets caught by the burst. Managed to punish Elizabeth for having a persona. Armors through it. Elizabeth armors with her EP. It's just a match of the armors here, man. Like, who's got more armor? Who can armor this? Who can armor that? That's all this match is. Just whoever has the most armor at any given moment has to win. Tries to punish that DP, but she recovers way too quickly. So now he's just got a... Oh, he manages to break Thanatos on his man grab. That's just what I'd expect from Thanatos, honestly. Like, I love the big guy, but my god, does he break so easily. Alright, so it looks like Rock's gotta bring it back with just Rachel. Doesn't manage to get a great setup on Blitzcrank. He doesn't manage to finish him off. And he just did. Alright, so now it's just Neo versus Rachel. Mano a mano. Irma desperately trying to get some kind of counter to get behind Rachel. It's just not working out for him. Rachel's gonna bottom here. Gets Rachel out to the full neutral. Sets up the bats. Irma does manage to get a hit and gets all that to go away, but despite his resonance, he is still going to be in the corner against Rachel. Now Rachel does not have Elizabeth to try and secure this, but... Oh, actually catches him with the super. Unfortunately, Neo has, like, no damage, so he's going to need to make this work. Ah, he tried to go for the grab super, and he just got pushed blocked away. If this goes into bottom, yep. He does have enough HP to survive. It's all... Well, he got hit with the instant overhit. It was very close. It's very close. I think that's 2-2 right now. So Rock has evened it all up now. Alright, this is match point for both of you. Let's see who ends up being victorious this match.
Get ready.
You preside over power, do you? Show me why.
No pressure, Irma. Even though it's best of what?
Feverishly.
It's a single elimination, rather.
Running will only prolong the inevitable.
Alright, looks like he brought out Seth Chie, so he's serious about this. He wants to win. Instant 214A from Seth. So far he's trying to play around the zoning with his mobility, but he's got caught. Let's see if he switches up his strategy. He's in a bad situation right now, but he can't make it work. He tries to raw DP, gets punished by the Thanatos. There's the lightning assist. She's got a happy birthday situation now, which she does not want to see some great And interesting. So he didn't go for the Lily, he just went for the command grab. And that is dead Seth, so he's got to bring it all back with solo cheer. And yeah, there's Garudine. Elizabeth was not in Awakening, so she could not combo off that. She got a power charge, flutter kick the Lucas nothing. Another power charge, got hand, managed to catch the Elizabeth after the DP recovery. Alright, so it's just Rachel versus Chie. It all comes down to this one interaction. If Rachel gets one hit in, it's all over. Damn it, and it's over. Yeah,
Don't make
I know
me
the
waste
feeling,
any more
Irma. You
time
get this
than I-
close and then you lose it at the very end. It's how it goes.
It makes absurd.
Well, Riflenet moves up in the bracket.
At least you got to show everybody how cool the tank is.
Mm-hmm.
Those are some great tank plays.
Alright, next up we got Kazoo versus Wild Woody.
Alright, Kazoo. You were talking a lot of smack and steam. You better freaking make a showing of this. We all forget how to deal with the tank memes, Rock. Nobody plays the tank. Irma's the only person in the entirety of NA that plays Blitz tank. Gosh, I'm imagining the concept of Blitz tank mirrors, and I'm losing my shit because of it. It sounds hilarious. But that would require having 2 Blitz tank players in NA, and that's oof. That's hard. Maybe I should pick up the tank just for memes. I know half the cast already.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see. Looks like Kaz is gonna go with Akihiko Adachi.
It'll be interesting to see how he takes this up against him. I haven't seen Kazuya play in a while, so I have no idea how this is gonna pan out for him.
He usually goes with Yosuke, but he wants to try out this team right here. Personally, I mean, Adachi's got some stuff he can do at a distance. He is still a Persona character, so wheels are gonna screw him over a lot. Akihiko can sway and stuff, so he can bypass a lot of Woody's pressure. And he can do a lot of damage if he happens to catch a DP or something. But he also has to play against 2 characters with pretty good range normals, and that's gonna be kind of rough. Kazuya's team does have a lot of damage, but it's damage you actually have to work for, so there's a lot of chances that you'll drop it.
Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight!
Alright, it's a pretty safe start from both of them. Manages to catch him with a DP. Really ballsy, but managed to pay off. Managed to punish the first, but gets hit by the 2-sided DP.
Farming DP seems to be pretty useful for those cross.
It's a really good DP. Its only disadvantage is that if they just do an empty jump, like directly upwards, then you're kind of screwed because you don't hit them. But overall, like, the fact that it can cancel out people going behind you is really good. It does a good job of surviving that pressure, but does not tech the grab. He's gonna get hit for a lot of damage here. That's 2 supers. Decides to hold it. Now he's dead. So he's gotta bring this back to just a dodge. And that was a very bad choice for DP. That's gonna be 1 dead Adachi.
Alright, well, Woody takes the first round.
I crush anyone who pisses me off, and anyone who tries to stop me.
Get ready!
Hi, hi, gambare, gambare.
Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight!
Alright, so very passive play right now. Manages to get the punish off that burst. Just get hit with a raw DP, so... Yeah, Akihiko, not that great in the air. You really want to stay on the ground with him. He does get punished for that burst.
Nice corner combo from Wild Witty. Followed by the cross execution for that combo.
Yep. You're gonna have to guess is he gonna go higher or is he gonna go low. Just happen to go higher. That is one dead Adachi. So it's just gonna be solo Akihiko from here on out.
どうしますお受けなさい参ります
So he manages to catch that enemy with the resonance. So it's gonna hurt a fair bit. Almost 10k. That's really solid, but he needs to keep up the pressure. So if he allows, yep, he leans out, so he's gonna start healing all that back up. And Carmine, of course, Carmine can heal some of his HP back off this combo. So, yeah, that looks like a dead Akihiko to me.
Alright, second match goes to, or second round goes to Wild Witty.
Are we gonna see a 3-0?
I crush anyone who pisses me off.
I have faith in Kazuya. His like that near 10 display with the Akihiko was pretty something. Was a pretty good spectacle.
Yeah, Akihiko is definitely a good spectacle character. It looks like he swapped out to Yosuke though. He really wants to bring it back, it seems. Uh-oh. Is it stuck on the character select screen for you too, Irma?
Yep.
Looks like somebody's game crashed. Shinny! Alright, close your client, restart it. Come back to the room. Can't believe Kazuya's colluding with Shinny, bro. He's trying to save his reputation. I know, Runner, but a man can dream. Even if it's just placebo, yelling at Shinny makes me feel better. In fact, the one reason you should be glad if we happen to not get a Season 3 for BBTag is that at least Shinny won't touch the game anymore. I'm sure he'd find some way to mess it up even more.
Get ready! Get ready!
Alright, Kazuya. Don't lose. Don't choke. At least get one in there. Do the Yosuke mix-ups. You know the ones?
Yeah. The fun jumpy chump attack that you can't punish whatsoever, despite how hard you try to have a reversal that does so. Whoop.
Yeah, Moon Assault. That one. That one's just right there. That's the T slash. Alright, manages to catch them both. He does manage to convert this. He's gonna get a lot of damage off this happy birthday.
Finish it off with a super? Nope.
Nope. He would have had to Garudan, which was risky because Garudan tends to drop. That is a bad burst, bro. He's gonna get punished for this very hard.
Ideally, when dealing with the Carmine combo, the moment you want to burst is right when he's about to go for his grab that heals him, because by then he would have damaged himself with his auto combo.
Does manage to block that DP, so this is all unburstable damage. If you can get a good setup here, you will be able to kill. Looks like he spent a little bit too much meter though, so he didn't get that Yosuke follow-up. Ooh, got blood cake.
Looked like he tried to do an active switch to get away from that attack.
No, he was trying to set up the Beam Geodyne setup, but he got caught after the active switch. So now he's got to bring it all back with Solo Adachi, which it's not looking good, I'm gonna be honest. He gets caught on the back swing. He won't have enough damage to kill unless he gets caught one more time. And he just got caught one more time, so that will be the end of Adachi and Kazuya's run from this tourney.
Yeah, that is a pretty fearsome mix-up attack from Carmine.
I really hate hangers
Yeah, it's
on.
behind him.
Why don't you get the hell out of here?
Alright, we'll set that. Good effort from him. And now we're at the finals. Next up we have Rock Walnut X versus Wild Woody.
Alright, Rock, get in here. And since this is a single elimination, we won't have to do a bracket reset, so it'll be a quick three matches and done. Less if one of them manages to get an Astral. Have we ever had an Astral in these Kerfuffles?
We had one during the last BBTag one. Rock actually managed to win the grand finals with Rachel's Astral Heat.
Right, right.
I think it was up against either you or Woody in that match.
It might have been me. I don't remember. I don't want to remember.
You preside
Either way,
over
it'd be nice
do
if you did it again.
Show me why.
Save us the time of having
Then
to
I will fight feverishly.
watch the same thing another 7 times.
あなたの力お借りします
Well, let's see how this
Can't
goes.
escape from crossing fate. Fight.
Right off the bat, Rudy uses his meter, but wastes it because she jumped over the attack. Back and forth with assists and attacks, and manages to get the crossburst punish. Now we got a corner combo from Yumi. Gets him with the Carmine assist, but he doesn't seem to pick up on that. And now Rachel's got Yumi in a corner combo.
That is interesting. I didn't know you could catch him with Dahlia like that in combo. Alright, so he blocks the burst, but he does not punish it. There's another Dahlia.
Salmon's Dahlia seems to be Rachel's safe move. Especially
I mean,
she
to an
doesn't
extent. Certain supers can bypass it. I know for a fact that Zeodyne loses to it. I think Kameo beats it. It just depends on the super and how it interacts, what properties it has.
And maybe how close you are too. Like I was able to punish her when she was in the middle of it.
Reads the double blood house. He does manage to get the follow up from that. So Elizabeth is now in Awakening, so she will be able to combo off and take damage. Provided she doesn't get caught and die instantly because she has no HP. Which, yeah, this is kind of tough for Elizabeth in general because she manages to substitute Kerfuffle in both of Woody's characters and has their hitboxes. But she can definitely make up for that with just the sheer amount of damage out there.
And it looks like Yumi's out of that one.
That's the Rock corner setup. Oh, we got a time up.
Time is fleeting.
Great, and Rock Walnut takes the first round.
You really hold nothing.
But is that like the first time up we've ever had, or no? We've had another one, right? Wasn't it with like Runner or something?
I believe so. I think it was like a runner match, and one of them was using a heavy character, and that's why it was a timeout. I don't know.
We've had a lot of tourneys for tag.
Get ready.
Oh yeah, there were a lot of timeouts during the Kerfuffle last time. Because there's like a guy using Waldstein, and since he has so much health, he could like go through a match without.
Yeah,
much
not
trouble.
even that. It's just that in general, Under Night has very block-based gameplay. Let's call it.
Power, do you?
And so
Show me why.
you spend a lot of time blocking and pressuring, and not so much time comboing. So matches tend to drag.
Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight.
Ooh, happy birthday with Yumi.
Yeah, that's the really bad thing about Elizabeth is that if you break down until she's there for like half a year, and you just get a free setup on her. Wow, that actually won out.
In terms of 5Bs goes, Elizabeth and Yumi seem to be contenders for very powerful zoning tools. Though, I guess
Well, that's actually Elizabeth's 5A.
Oh right, the
Thanatos
5B is
is 5B.
Thanatos. Right.
Yeah.
I'm so used for 5B being the go-to neutral option that I usually just say it constantly.
And that is a dead. No, yeah, that's dead.
For battle.
So he's gotta bring it back with Solar Wizard. Sorry, Solar Wizard. Ooh, that's.
A nice use of Flash from Carmine. And now we got a nice cross combo between Carmine and... Well, there is no cross combo.
Yeah, Carmine's got a really solid Punish Super in Blood Cage.
Yeah. He's really reliant on that if he suspects that you're going to go on the offensive.
It's like he can punish you mid block string if your block string has a gap in it. Like Hilda.
Yeah.
Like Hilda's got tons of gaps in her strings and he's just easy punish in those situations.
Ah, interesting. Rob Womack is switching up his team composition for this one.
It's going back to Batista. Man, remember when Batista was good?
I mean, her laser attacks are still not to be trifled with since they basically are instant and cover the screen.
Yeah, but, I mean, one of the big problems with her used to be her orb setups.
Yeah.
Now that that's kind of been nerfed in exchange for gems, it's just, she's just not as threatening.
I suppose. Though, I trust Rock Volna, and I'll still fear if Rock Volna brings it up because he is really good at using her.
Oh yeah, like, it's one thing to say Batista is not as strong as she used to be, it's another thing to say that she's still not super scary in the hands of somebody who knows how to use it. In this case would be Rock. Like, when you started playing this game, did you think that Rachel was going to be anywhere near as scary to fight?
Well, I've had a history of dealing with expert Rachel players in previous playthrough games, so anyone that, like, mastered a Rachel, I would still treat with caution and respect, because she's a pretty complicated character to get into.
Yeah, wasn't she really good in, like, it was CT, right?
She was really good in CC, and then nerfed around CS. And then, like, I think she got buffed in either Chrono Phantasma or Central Fiction.
Yeah, because, like, all I know about Rachel's buff history is that she was one of the 3 good characters in C2, and then there was a lot of new images of her in a wheelchair looking out at some gravestones.
We got a pretty powerful corner combo from Batista, using Rachel's assist to keep them locked in place. Oh, and a nice punish.
That was a really nice punish for Batista.
That aerial 5B is just a really annoying move to deal with. It hits multiple times, and it's safe on block.
And that is a dead Carmine. 8 seconds on the clock. He's got to bring it back, and he's got to bring it back fast. The question is, will he be able to deal with this pressure long enough? Looks like the answer is no, since he's going to get comboed really hard. And there's the instant overhead.
Alright, the round goes to Rock Blood X.
An autonomic nerve. But whose mind has been placed within you, I wonder?
Irrelevant. A personality is contrary to the inorganic nature of a doll and would impede my ability to serve my master. All that matters is societal management and preservation.
Yeah, the damage difference is pretty significant.
Get ready.
Like, think about this for a second, right? You've got characters teams that are capable of dealing, like, 12k easy off of like 4 meter.
Yeah.
And then you've got Neo and Hilda who struggle to reach like 5k solo.
Yeah, like even if with Residence, like getting up to that damage alone with the character is really difficult. I'm guessing the reason for it was like they wanted the characters to be more about their tools rather than their damage, with Hilda basically being able to combo everyone from across the screen, and Neo being able to
do some really dirty mix-ups.
Yeah. Yeah, Neo's like mix-ups are pretty useful when used in the right situations. Like her dive kick fight, her B fight dive kick, she can use to like keep herself in the air and like do some like continue doing air attacks on people. Plus, there's still her standard stance spike B teleport, which is useful if the opponent isn't using like a big media attack.
Yeah, like, I'm really confused as to the design philosophy that Arxis went with when designing these characters, because on one hand, I get that they made Neo really low on damage because they were scared of her being, like, super good. But I mean, look at some of the other characters that were released in that patch, and I'm not quite so sure that's what the reason was.
I think it was, I don't know. I guess it was like, they didn't want everyone to be like, attack. In Yumi's case, I guess they wanted to mimic the mashing style of the Senran Kagura series, and that's why most of her attacks kind of flow into each other really easily, like her 5B and then her stance attacks.
Yeah, no, I get that. I'm just saying, like, in general, a lot of the main characters tend to be really solid. I think the idea behind that is that they want them to be accessible for new players. And characters like Hilda are kind of infuriating to play against if you don't know what you're doing. So they kind of nerf the damage on that so that she'd be more tolerable. I think a little bit of that's also as to why they nerfed Neo in her damage department.
Yeah. I'm guessing the strategy they wanted Neo players to do is to go for like cheeky mix-ups and hope and like baiting out combos so that she can like counter them or something.
I mean, you can do some stuff where like in a block string you just 2B and then go into a kick, and then you can mix up as to whether you're going low, high, EX for a grab and stuff.
Yeah, but then you have to
like Neo's got tons of options. Like she's a very tricky character. The problem is that her frame data and damage is just too subpar to be that much of a threat.
Yeah. Plus, you can easily just use a barrier push or jump block to stop most of her stuff.
Yeah. And then the fact that you can break her clones when she sends them out also is like very problematic.
You can break her super clone.
I know, you can break her super. That's so dumb. Alright, game, set, match here. Whoever wins this is going to take the entire tournament. And so far, Woody's at a disadvantage, but that could change any minute. Rock completely misses the beam.
Wanting to get in some extra damage, he goes for the cross tagging.
Raw super works every time.
A stray 5B, setting herself up to 3 lightning bolts in a row, followed by a corner combo.
I just want to point out that like staircase bat combo looked super good.
Though based on the damage of the combo at the end, it might have cost him some 2,000 damage on that.
Yeah, but he got a corner set out of it.
Oh yeah, I guess that was part of the plan. His strength really seems to be trapping people in the corner. Carmine tried to catch her off, but missed.
Alright, so one mistake from either party at this point will be the end of it. And it looks like Woody's at a massive disadvantage now.
Oh!
He does manage to catch with the reversal. EX reversal. And now he's going to be down to just Batista with no HP to speak of. He managed. Oh, he gets the punish on the CP. Oh, we almost saw an Astral. Will we see an Astral? Oh, we're seeing an Astral. We got an Astral, guys. It took us till the very end where it doesn't matter anymore, but we managed to finally see an Astral this tournament.
Yeah. Around the end, it looks like he noticed that his meter was 9 and didn't want to risk going into a raw Astral, and that seemed to be the opening that Rob needed to get that overhead in.
A personality is contrary to the
Alright.
inorganic nature of a doll.
GG's, Rock.
My ability to serve my master. All that
Very
matters
impressive
is societal
display.
management and preservation.
Alright. Let's get to the award ceremony.
Oh boy, the award ceremony, my favorite part.
And the winner of the BBTag AFGG BBTag Lightning Rounds number 5 is Kerfuffle is
Yes, Rock, you do lose your star to other tourneys. They're technically classified under the Kerfuffle label. If you had read the fine print, you'd be aware of that. So that means that if you want to keep your star, you gotta play in every single Kerfuffle tourney that there is. That's just how the rules are. I'm sorry, I don't make the rules. That's Irma. You can complain to him instead.
And I will update the images later in the thread. Good job to everyone, and do you have any words to say about this, Squid Shark? About how this tournament went and what you hope for the future?
I wish it was double elimination so I could climb all the way back up from losers, but I'll take it. It was a fun, 3 matches I played.
Yeah,
or so.
Yeah, it was a pretty exciting change of pace.
Oh yeah, it was, we had a lot of good matches. It was really cool to finally see an Astral at the end of it. It was hype. Got to see some hype setups and moves and stuff. It was great. Thanks everybody for coming. It's a great time.
Yeah.
Akazu is asking if we're doing team tourneys.
Well, I was fiddling around with this one idea. Have you heard of an obscure game called Dodgeball?
I have, in fact, participated in my younger days.
Well, I was thinking of doing a 2-team competition where 2 people will pick out teams on the day of the tournament. And then the idea would be they would face each other in a single elimination Highlander kind of battle, and the winner would be whoever beats the other team's roster.
So, okay, can you explain that a little bit more?
So people would sign up standard tournament style, and then on the day of, I will randomly select 2 team captains. Each captain will pick a player from the available roster one by one until both teams have equal number of players. Then, when the competition starts, they'll pick one player from each of their teams to face each other in a single elimination. And the idea is they'll face each other in a 3 out of 5 match. Whoever loses is kicked off the team, and the team that lost will be down a member. It would keep going until it'll be down to the last member of the team.
So it's gonna be like one of those Japanese things where there's an arcade cabinet with 3 dudes lined up, and then one of them gets knocked out and the next one takes his place, like that.
Yeah.
Alright, that sounds interesting.
I might throw in a gimmick rule about Astrals in there as well.
Alright, and what game is this gonna be for?
I was debating either to do BBTag again or make it Uniclear for the next time. You know, just to keep it fresh.
I mean, you're gonna need to have at least 6 people join to be able to have the dodgeball aesthetic.
True.
So whichever one you can get 6 people to join for.
Alright. And most likely BBTag then. Though I do like to play Uniclear from time to time.
Oh no, Uniclear bros. How are we losing to a dead game?
Alright. Well, hope to see you folks next time.
See you later, guys. Have a good time. Stay safe.